Hey, Lou here from RV Habit, and this is going to be 2.0. We've decided to downsize a little bit. The Class C is gone, and this is our new 2026 Rockwood Geo Pro 19FD, and I'm real excited to show you a little bit about it. It is 20 feet 2 inches. It weighs 3,500 pounds empty, and it holds about 4,400 pounds. So it's got between a 900 and 1,000 pound cargo capacity. The holding tanks are 31 gallons for the fresh water, 27 on the gray, and 27 on the black. Let's bring you to the front and I'll show you around. So this is the front. The thing I love most about this trailer is this great windshield. This looks awesome, and it's real cool from inside too when the bed's down. So it's standard 2 5/16 inch ball. I went with an Anderson weight distributing hitch. I'll do a video on that and show you how I connected that and everything. It has an FIC electric jack with a light. It comes with dual propane tanks, 20 gallons. Here on the side, it also comes equipped with a dual battery box. And I only got one battery in there now. There's be a lithium upgrade video to follow. If we follow around here, it has some docking lights, and that's on the front to go up. The first storage bin is the side of the Murphy bed. There's like little cavities. This is a WFCO 1800 inverter. That is all standard on the unit. And as you notice, everything has slam latches on it. Real nice. Second cargo is actually a pass-through. It goes underneath the Murphy bed, and it goes all the way to the other side, and there's a door on the other side. And what's nice about these doors is there's magnet latches. They don't hit you in the head when you're trying to get stuff out. Comes with a standard 30-foot, 30-amp cord. I don't know if I said that before. It's a 30-amp RV. And down here, I have the Lippert quick drop jacks. These are super stable, really easy. Love them. Compared to the old style, this is so much better. Again, all standard, no options on this. It comes as it comes. There's really not much you can add to this other than the way it comes. If we move on down, all frameless windows on both sides. It has an outdoor exhaust for the kitchen vent. Your potable water filter, water fill. The unit is, the box is 7 feet wide, but the unit tire to tire is 7 foot 8 inches. Your standard 30 amp connection. Your sewer outlets, gray and black. And another Lippert drop down jack. All the lights on it are LED. We come around to the back. A little noisy back here. It comes pre-wired for the Furion or Furion connection backup camera. You can get multiple cameras that connect to that. But driving it home, I will be doing that upgrade. I got spoiled with the Class C having a backup camera, a rear view camera, and I totally missed it just driving this home. Comes with a ladder to get up on the roof. It also has a hitch down below for that's rated for 300 pounds. So if you want to put a bike rack or a generator holder or anything like that on there, you could do that. Here's your water connections. So you have your city water connection. This is your black tank flush. And this port here is to winterize, to pull in antifreeze. Real nice. And it has a small, we used to call them, they don't call them showers anymore. I think they call them utility ports or something. But it comes with a hose that plugs into here with a regular hose nozzle. And again, all LEDs. Let me bring you on the roof real quick. I'll show you what's up there. So this is the roof. It is curved, so it's higher in the center than it is on the sides, which is real nice. The water runs off that real well. Way up in front, you'll see the Winegard 5G Air. That is for your over-the-air TV channels, and if you purchase a gateway, it is also 4 antennas for a cellular modem. Comes with a Coleman Mach air condition, 13.5K. Comes standard with one 200-watt GoPower solar panel I am going to add a second. You can get a second. That is one of the only options you can add to this. You can add a second panel. I opted to put the second panel on myself. The roof is a TPO, and you just have the skylight that's in the shower, and it actually comes with a Max Air fan cover, with a Max Air fan. I'll show you that once I'm inside. And we'll bring you down and we'll keep going. So continuing from the corner, you have a Solara 14-foot awning. It's basically the whole length. It's really, really nice. Back here you have some small storage. This is behind the bathroom sink, and what they've done is they've blocked off most of the front of the storage from inside the camper and given you more storage back here, which works out real well. Unlike most of the Forest Rivers, this year does not include a water filter, so there are no more installed water filters in the Geo Pro, which I kind of appreciate because it used to be a specific water filter. Now, if you want to put one in, and we will be, that'll be another video, you can put a generic house filter, 10-inch filter in. Again, slam latch doors, another Lippert drill. There's 4 jacks, there's one on each corner. And again, magnet catch, so everything holds the door open. It comes with a 6-gallon electric and gas water heater from Suburban. Pretty typical. 2 electric 110 outlets. There is no 12-volt outlets here. That'll be another video because I'll be adding 12-volt for my cooler. It comes with the rail that used to house a shelf and a griddle. Unfortunately, no more shelf and griddle on the Geo Pros. They do still include the rail. I'll probably be building a shelf for this, so we can put a coffee maker and stuff on. But it does not come with the griddle or the shelf anymore. But this does still come, if you look way down here, it does still come with the quick connect, so you can buy a griddle or a grill and still use your unit's propane. So that's real nice. So it comes with Westlake tires. They're the off-road tires. They look phenomenal. They make the unit look so good with nice aluminum rims, and they're 235s. Real nice big tire. If we come up here, this is the exhaust port for your Suburban furnace. It comes with a grab handle once your steps are out. It comes with 1 speaker on the outside. I'll show you that in the inside, how that all works. Typical door. Your window has the slim shade in it. It comes all pre-installed. It's part of the package. And we move on down. This is the other side of the pass-through storage that is under the Murphy bed. And again, it's just a ton of room for a little trailer. And again, magnet latch. And the last piece of storage is the other side of the Murphy bed. And again, they carved this out and they put walls in here to clean it up a little bit, but lots of storage. All right, let's open it up and take you inside. So this comes with the MoreRide stable steps. I love them. They are super solid compared to the old-fashioned kind. The last trailer I had, you know, you step on a step and the whole trailer moves. These are great. There's only 2 steps up and in. Your screen door comes with a Lippert screenshot, which is real nice. It's just an automatic closer. And again, if I show you, this is that slim shade, and they actually started doing it the way everybody used to buy this. The correct way to do it is from the top. The screen comes down. Nobody liked that, and everybody would reverse it. They're actually reversing it now on the install, so it comes up from the bottom. It's funny to see. All right, let's go in and we'll show you around. So this is it. It's packs a lot in a small area. It has a dinette. This is the Murphy bed with a couch. So let me show you the couch, because this was one of the selling points. We found no Murphy bed that even comes close to what Rockwood is offering. So usually it's a jackknife sofa, which this is, but this sofa also has armrests that you can put down for cups and a footrest that you can put up your feet. Love it. It's both sides, and you can watch the TV from here. The TV angle's perfect. But let me show you how this Murphy bed goes down, and it's very easy. You just pull on the bed, the couch, and that turns into a jackknife. 2 clips for the Murphy bed. And it is on gas struts, so it is very easy to operate. I mean, literally one hand, pull it down. It's not heavy, and it'll come right down, and it actually locks into place, so it does not, there's no chance of it going back up unless you unlock it. You'll see that big window. That's the windshield in the front. It has a shade. This is a full-size mattress, not a queen. It is a typical full. It is one piece. It's not your typical Murphy beds that are split or fold. So if we ever want to replace this mattress, we go to any mattress store or Amazon and buy a full-size mattress, and it will fit. You have 2 night tables on each side. That was what sold us also. That's real important to us. It has electric outlets for both nightstands and USB ports over on this side. And I'm going to put this up so I can show you a little bit better of the closets and the inverter. So again, you have to unlock it. You just pull this lock, lift up, and again, it's on gas struts, so it's very, very light and very easy to put away. Put it back in, and you can lock it. To put the couch back, you just lift the bottom, grab the top, pull forward, and you're back in business. So it comes with 2 cabinets on each side, and they are super deep. They're probably close to 2 feet deep at the base, and it's curved because the front is curved. But you can hang clothes in there. we don't really hang clothes when we camp, but most everything's on a shelf. So I'll probably be building some type of shelving in there. Stay tuned for a video on that. I haven't figured out how exactly I want to do it yet. But that's on both sides. Same exact closet. Down here is your inverter, your WFCO inverter. Again, 1800 watts. And you just press it to turn it on. And it will detect what is happening with the coach. So right now you see it just switch. It says AC power ready. So it knows that the coach is actually connected to shore power, and it is in standby mode. If for some reason that shore power gets disconnected, the inverter will automatically jump over and power all your outlets. Now, you know, that's if you want it or not, if you're using something, if you want to keep it on at night. But it's 1800 watts. I would not recommend using this if you have one wet cell battery. You really need to have bigger batteries to actually utilize this to its potential. And then just hold it, and it'll go off. Okay. So on this side of the couch is a small window. They've done a good job. There's a lot of windows in here in this little unit. But again, it's all frameless, so they crank out. You can keep them open while it rains. They're all screened. All the windows, including that front windshield, have blackout shades. And all the valances, love it. They've decided to go to just plain color, and they're all metal. So there's a lot of possibilities I can do with this, with shelves and magnets and other things. But that's a great, great feature. If I turn you around, let's see. This is the escape window. So that's why it's so big, but every trailer has it, you know, but you can still open it for air. It's not like it has to stay closed. And up here, This is the underside of that 5G Winegard. Again, that is your over-the-air TV antenna, and it also has the wire capability if you want to buy the gateway, which we will be doing to connect internet. It has outside internet antenna, cellular antennas. All the lights have a button in the center that you can turn on or off. So they're all on now, but if you wanted, you know, these two lights off while you want the other lights on in the kitchen, you can do that. Every light in the coach has that. And while I'm on lights, let me show you the power panel. So this is what WFCO's Power Pro panel, and you can actually talk to it. It just heard me, that's why it beeped, because I said Power Pro. But you can actually tell it what to do. And you just say Power Pro and then tell it what to do, and it turn on the lights, turn off the lights, turn on the outside lights. It's very easy and it's really good. So you press it to wake it up. If it's blue, it's on. I'm sorry, if it lights up blue, it is off. If you see one of the switches that are white, that means it's on. And you turn on your water heater, electric, gas, your tank heaters, or your water pump. You can also operate your awning from here, retract or not. And you don't have to press any buttons to get your tank and your battery stuff. It just shows you. So it's showing me 2/3 fresh, full, 2/3 gray, and 1/3 on the black, and it's telling me my battery's good. You can also connect this to your phone via Bluetooth and an app, and that is really cool. I hate apps, but this app is actually pretty good. You can control anything from your phone. You don't have to get up, I guess, to be lazy. What's also nice about it, if you're in bed and you forget a light on, you can just call this name and tell it to turn the light off for you. You don't have to get up. So when you look down from the panel, when you come in, there is I call them courtesy lights, but they're like night lights, so they light up the floor if you got to go to the bathroom or anything at night. And that, again, that's on a separate switch, so it's real nice. This is one of the outlets for the furnace, directed right towards the bed. And if you look up here, this is the dinette, and it's about, I think they said 32 inches wide. It's nice, very comfortable. This table has a leg, so it is really, really solid. It's not in my Class C, it was the kind of just moved up and down, and that table constantly moved back and forth, so I like this. It does drop down to make this a small bed. If you have someone you're bringing with you, you'd have to be pretty short, you know. It's for a child. A small adult could fit on it, but it's basically for a small child. Underneath this seat is your furnace and all your furnace wiring. So if there's any repairs I got to make or anything, very simple to get to. And underneath this seat is your water heater. And again, everything's really accessible, very easy to repair, just well thought out. Up on top, super lot of storage for this little unit. What I like about it is all the hinges are hidden. You don't see any hinges. I'll open them all up just to give you an idea of how much storage we're talking about in a little unit. And the nicest thing is everything in this coach, drawers and cabinets, are soft close. Every single one of them. So we love that. Super big window that actually is on your campsite side, so you can look out of your campsite when you're sitting here. Again, metal valance, nightshades, and there are two lights that don't operate on a switch. They operate at the light. One is here over the dinette, and one is over the kitchen, and I'll show you that in a little bit. Up on this wall, you have your GoPower. It's a PWM solar controller. You know, they're not as efficient as the MPPTs, but, you know, it really does the job. You know, if you're going to set this up for boondocking only, you would change it. But this is more than ample for the weekend warrior, and it works well. The TV, where do I start? So this is a Connex smart TV. I haven't even started to play with it yet. I'm not sure if I like it. It's too smart. which means it's difficult to operate. This is also your radio. So there's no more radio in here. They've integrated it into the television. I'm going to do a whole separate video on how to operate this, because I can see anybody who buys a new unit with this TV is probably going to pull their hair out. So I'm going to learn how everything works, and I will do a separate video on this. But it plays beautifully. It's a crystal clear picture. The antenna on the roof works. It's very, very nice. It's just very complicated. And, you know, I'm an old school guy. If I want to turn the radio on, I want to press a button, just turn the radio on. I don't want to have to turn the TV on, go into 3 different apps, and then, you know, it gets confusing. But we'll work on that separate video. Standard fire alarm. While I'm up on the roof, again, these are some more lights. Again, you can turn any of these lights off. Oh, and if I didn't mention, all these lights are dimmable from the Power Pro panel. Every single light in here you can dim down. So, you know, it's bright here right now, but if it's nighttime and we want to watch TV, but we want to leave the lights on just dim, I can lower those lights to any setting from 100 to 0%. So, real nice. While I'm on the ceiling, here's your Coleman Mach 13.5K air condition. It's got vents that blow out both sides. You can close one or direct it to the other way. It does not have ducted air conditioning. This is the only air conditioning unit in. I will say, when we picked this unit up, they had the air condition on. This thing blows this little camper out. I mean, it is super big for this small camper, but it works well. It is a little loud, but aren't all RV air conditions loud. I've yet to find one that I don't hear. So, but this is real good. The thermostat for that is over here, and it's the new Coleman Mach thermostat, and you press the button and you can tell it what you want it to do. Cool, heat. It operates your furnace and air condition both. When you pick something, then it goes over the fan. You can tell it the fan off, high, low, or auto. So this is the kitchen area. It comes with a side table to give you a little more room to work. A 110 outlet on the side. It has a really nice deep sink for a small unit. And it comes with this sink rack. It has a sponge drawer on top. And I don't know why they changed this. Previous years on this model had sponge rack and 3 drawers. They went from sponge rack to 2 drawers. Comes with your, your knife and fork separator, and then instead of 2 more drawers, they've made 1 drawer big, and I don't know why, but design decision, whatever. We love it. Again, all soft close. Everything in the unit is soft close. Next to the drawers is your under stove cabinet storage, and I cannot believe the amount of space in here. Really, anything you need to fit is going to fit in there. More and more than enough room. Here's my one complaint. I think they missed the mark here. They put a Suburban 3-burner stove. They took out the oven. They used to include an oven. There's no more oven in the 19FDs. It's a 3-burner Suburban stove. But you have such a small countertop. I think they missed the mark. They should have went with a 2-burner and given you a little more counter space in the center. That's okay. We use a noodle board. We very rarely use the stove inside the RV. We always have a noodle board over this, and I'll show you that in another video, but we have a noodle board. It'll stick, and it's basically, we'll make this all countertop. You have your over the stove fan and light. So the fan actually exhausts outside, so that's real good. And a light above this. Again, more storage. And that'll fit more than enough of what we need for the kitchen. And again, soft close. Over here on the side, this is for your refrigerator. The refrigerator on this is a 12-volt Magic Chef, and this is to turn it off or on. So if you're plugged in but you don't want the refrigerator on, you're at home or something, you turn this off. Because again, anytime it's on, it's pulling from your battery. And if we look at that here, it's got a nice freezer, more than enough space underneath. It has 3 shelves, plus a pull-out bin, and plenty of door storage. More than enough for a unit this size. And right above it, this is the exact microwave I had in my Class C. It's a High Point. Again, now they've done away with the oven to give you more cabinet space, but what they've done is they've changed the microwave to a convection microwave, so you can use this as an oven, which that's what we did in our Class C. I deleted the oven. Again, we never use it, and I went with a convection microwave. This is the same exact unit, and I can give you, it works well. Having it in my Class C, I know how this unit works. It works well. Let me take you down here. So down underneath the refrigerator is your LP and CO detector, and that's wired directly to the battery as per code. And next to it is your power center. Now this power center is a WFCO. Everything in here is WFCO. So it is a WFCO auto detect, meaning it will detect whether you have lead acid or lithium batteries and automatically change the charging profile. You don't have to switch anything. What I will say is it's very small. There is absolutely no room for expansion in this box. All the breaker slots are full. All the fuses are full. Unlike my old Class C, I had extra breaker spots and I had extra fuses spots if I wanted to do any type of upgrades. So if I do want to do some type of upgrades, I'm going to have to either put a sub panel in or a separate fuse block or something. But very nice, but it is at its capacity. And again, the auto detect feature is a plus. Very simple for new people if they're upgrading to a lithium or something. This unit will take care of everything by itself. All right, let's take you to the bathroom. So what we liked about this unit the most is you got a 20-foot unit. You got a bed. You got a couch with reclining bolsters for your legs. You've got a dinette. You've got a kitchen. And you have a dry bath. Love it. And that's through this door here. And I'll bring you in. And first thing I want to say, another iconic thing Forest River does is add bottle openers to all their Geo Pros right here. I thought it wasn't there. I noticed it the other day. They actually stuck it over here. So they still do that. So this is the dry bathroom, and it is actually larger than my Class C's bathroom. Over here to the left when you walk in, you've got huge closet space for towels or any other thing you need to store in the bathroom. Deep, it's about a foot deep, this closet here. And the other closet is your medicine cabinet that's over the toilet. Let's see if I can show you that. That's just your medicine cabinet. They've installed one towel rack, but they do give you in their bag of goodies another towel rack and a toilet paper holder for you to decide where to put that. Nice sink, all thermofoiled, drop-in sink, nice faucet. Underneath, this is the back of that storage from outside, and I'll show you what they've done. They've put a board here. All your mechanicals are down here, and they've decided to just block this off and give you the storage on the other side, on the outside, which I think is a great idea. Small bin here. To the left, you have your light switch and a 110 outlet. Up here, it comes with a standard Max Air fan, and that is absolutely fantastic. No more little fans. You turn this on and the whole RV cools off. It pulls a ton of air. And if you ever wanted to upgrade it to a deluxe, very easy. It's 4 screws on the outside. I have a video on that, and you just pop in the deluxe. But I don't think it would really be necessary in this unit. But again, let me just show you the lights. So it's got 2 lights, but if you want one of them off, again, all these lights have separate on and off switches. And as for the shower, it has a nice shower door here. Love that. I don't like curtains. I'd rather have something like this. It's much better. And it's actually a really good size shower. And again, the ceilings are curved, so if you're 6 foot tall, you need this skylight. It's not that big, but it's definitely doable. Comes with a water miser I think they call it miser. Anyway, if you're boondocking, you need to save water, you turn the hot water on, you flip this. This will turn a different color and send the water back to your fresh holding tank until the water's hot, so you're not wasting water. But very nice, very nice. And the toilet is a Thetford Aquamagic 2. And to me it looks bone, but the sticker says it's white. So is that an optical illusion or what? I don't know. And that's the bathroom. So that is a very cursory look at our new 2026 Rockwood Geo Pro 19FD. I didn't say before, but this model actually, this is a no slide model. This model actually comes with a slide also. The kitchen will slide out if you want a little more space. So that's an option. They make it both ways. We opted for no slides. We thought it was just perfect the way it was. But that is a basic look at everything. I've plenty of videos coming forward, lots to do in here, and I'll put a video out on every one. But as always, I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you soon.